What's going on YouTube? This is John from Emphatic coming to you with the latest Emphatic War recap. This is an 84-81 victory over Pigeonism in CWL Premier Week 4. Uh, Emphatic Fury finally brought one home. Done good. Let's just take a quick look-see here. War stats. They even missed a couple of attacks. So I wonder how high up those attacks were. Those are a mid-range 10 who's no longer there. Or anywhere. But yeah, sucks that he missed his, but we did pretty well. There we go. We got 3 10s with 6 packs. Or 3 11s with 6 packs, I'm sorry. We did have to go 11v11 to double a base that we saw on Eclipse's stream. Pigeons went 0 for 7 on, and they must have copied the base, so we weren't going to keep that. In fact, we saw quite a few of their bases on Eclipse's stream, so we were able to have some safe dips because we were aware of plans and actually dip better than what we saw in those attacks. I mean, I guess we could show them, at least one of them, because actually we'll show 2 of them, just because they were attacks that we saw in the previous videos. We'll start with me. And really, when we saw this one in their stream, he had an issue with his bowlers wandering, so I went in here. And instead of using the kryptonite that is a jump spell for bowlers, that goblin was about worthless. I use a quake spell, and that gets everybody inside, so they're not just jumping the outside edge and getting in the base. They're for sure walking inside the base. So as you see there, there's very little incentive for them to wander. Only one decides he's going to. And this is really becoming like a de facto dip method for our Town Hall 11s. We're seeing it in Elite, brought to us by Boom Shakalaka. And I've been using it for basically every CWL match now, is just quaking in your bowlers, making sure that they go in. Because you can't really rely on having a CC that's going to suit your kill squad. So if you're thinking you can suicide heroes and just mass Lalo, and then all of a sudden you run into I sadly dropped all my hounds all at once, so that's not good practice. But you can't always count on there just be a Hound Loon in the CC. In Elite, we came across a lot of them where there was a dragon in the CC. In fact, my first raid, Mass Miner's been sort of resuscitated, and it ended up with ending with a dragon chasing my miners. I still cleared the base, but you can't rely on that sort of luck every time. And really, it was a base that I didn't want anybody touching anyways, because it wasn't a really great bitch base, and it was kind of rough to see how you're going to Lalo it. But you see, I made it all the way through with Queen Ability. But this Quake Lalo is really potent stuff. It ensures you get the Queen for sure. It ensures you get the CC. You don't have to rely on Skelly Spell or hope that there's a Hound Loon in the CC, because not everybody carries that anymore. I saw it so many times this past week. But that was about the same rate as what we saw in Eclipse's stream. Just bringing a Quake Spell to better the funnel. So it's almost like a process of a Town Hall 11 versus 10 dip. Mark, we're doing the same thing, and this is a base I looked at for a long time, wondering how the hell we're going to hit this. And we just ended up following the path that was on the dip. The guy just barely made it through, but here we're saying, you know, add a couple of loons in, take these free mortars out that are going to give you some splash hell, and then you're going to jump all the way through, and you're also going to bring some extra balloons for that guy right there. This is the first time I'm actually seeing this raid. He told me it turned out to be really good, but I didn't see. He drops all his jump spells at once. That's something I don't generally like, but if they behave and run through the path, then you're pretty good. So pops the ability or warden, so that way the bomb goes off, doesn't affect them. Find some more bombs in the core, but it's just the Keen that's up there. Really, if you're going to hit bombs in the core, that's how you want to do it. And actually, that flank already took out the that wizard tower already took out the flank, so a little bit of a rough raid. This is a little of an awkward base, but he sends down a couple balloons as soon as that air defense goes down. So really, if he didn't catch a spring there, those bowlers probably would have been fine, but then gets on this high DPS area right here. Couple witches, some bowlers in there, and everybody just finishes up. So again, I'd feel bad showing these, but these were already on Eclipse's stream, so really gave us a chance to copy some attacks, improve on them. Even though this one looked a little bit dicey, it was still miles better than the one that we saw on the stream. So nice job to Mark. Plus, you know, our 11s don't really get that much show because we're not doing 11v11 that much. So it's nice to show them every once in a while, at least doing their job. So we had Sun come in here at the outset of the war and take out one of these bases that we were working so hard on. I don't know how many hits this one originally took. I'd love to do a Town Hall 10 process on it, but don't have time to do those. I'm trying to pay attention to some availability in another clan. Oh, snap. Sorry about that, guys. I kicked myself out of my own recap. Logged into my phone. Yeah, I'm still playing the BlueStacks game because my air server still doesn't seem to want to work. I got that Wi-Fi adapter that gets my stuff so it's all on a 4G or a 5G connection, and then set up a different channel thinking I'd get some better or less latency, but it doesn't seem to really work. So I don't know. Maybe I'll tinker around with it, but there you go. See, Keen sets down a nice funnel. Get some minions down. And that's going to get Queen in there, so she's able to take out the Dark Elixir storage, the Air Defense, Archer Queen, and then the Inferno Tower. Keen pops his ability to take out the Town Hall. So that takes away all the stuff that's going to make the Queen want to walk and not go in and get the Inferno. As you see there, she is doing a little bit of walking. Now she'll finally go in, get the Inferno, pop her ability. Take the cannon. She will draw the CC. She looks like she will almost take out the Queen, but he's got 2 skeleton spells set for her. And we get a couple of hounds out on the first AD. Haste spells in, help fight that sweeper. And he's going to be nice and patient with this hound. Or with his skeleton spells. Drops. Oh, actually, no, he's not. It was another raid. I saw somebody being really patient with them. How's he go away? That pig-like snorting you may hear is actually a beagle, not a pig. Actually, the Queen does not go down, but there's so many balloons that are going to be up at the end of this raid. And actually, the Queen gives up here after this loom goes down. So it's going to give time for everybody to come back and gain up on her because of the Troll Tesla. Save the raid. That's a nice hit to Sun. And I think that was the only 10v10. Let's go with Base Afflicted. From what I remember, the Knights did really well this war. This is a nifty little comp. Probably going to walk her up, take 2 air defenses. I wonder if he's going to wall break her in around here. Going to have to, or else that air defense is going to light him up. See, there goes the first wall breaker. Needs to get the rest of them in there. So, really, he did not have to worry about that because there was definitely no Teslas or bombs there. So he ends up having a wall breaker fail. So this one's going to be a little bit of a gutsy finish. So he's going to have to be nice and patient. Suns down a bunch of Valks. He's going to probably use a jump spell to clear out those air defenses before they cause his Queen any grief. Maybe jump spell. No, the Valks are going to try to break in. So drops a rage spell down. So okay, Valks and bowlers take out those air defenses. Witches are going to lock on to the last one. And actually, there's a switch here, so now he's got a Veeler running. Good old blue Veeler. Gets a heal spell down for his pack of Valks. His bowlers. Poisons down on the Queen. This thing's going all to hell. But still, he has a pretty potent kill squad back up, and he's still got balloons in the back that he's probably not going to be able to use. So witches are still up. Healers are just hero mode in this raid. So now the Queen is focused on the Valkyries. Bowlers take the Queen out. Balloons come in from the back end to finish off the last 3 defenses. And I'm certain that just went how he planned it. Nice patience to base afflicted. Let's go with Frankie on Trap King. Six healers, so she's doing a witch slap. So we get our witches down, get some healers on them. This is the first time I think I've really seen this tech live, because I don't think I've seen Elite really use this. So still got 3 witches for the middle. More healers come in. The healers are going to go focus on the golem and the king. Whatever works to keep them up. Bowlers are going to take a walk. Witches come in and take out the air defense just before her healers go down. And she's got a skeleton spell and a poison still for CC. I don't know if the CC's already come out or not. Is she in range of the CC? There we go. There it finally comes out. They're all going to go target that golem. Actually, they're going to go after witches. Oh no, save the witches. King pops his ability to start working through the wall. Baby dragon finally goes down, so skeletons finally get brought back up. And we got one final air defense up, couple cannons, couple of archer towers. And some balloons sneak in to take them all out. So, nice raid to Frankie. Really nice to see witches being used again. Arnie. Coming at this with a good old stoned hobo. He finds himself an exposed Tesla farm, so that's a nice little spot to land on. There we go. Wizards start working at Town Hall to try to open up the funneling, but they won't get it because the Arch Tower takes them out. But should be able to still get the bowlers in there. Despite being dropped so far back, he could have dropped them way up here. A little bit of a gamble for the drop zone, I think. Rage is down for the bowlers. Queen's working on that hound, so she's going to take her sweet time. And the hogs are starting to get sprinkled in from the backside. And there we go, that's a triple. I think I'll show one more. Yeah, we're only at 15 minutes. That's a dip. We'll go with Blizzard. Same guy. So not only can he pick on 9s pretty good, but he can also hit them 9v9 as well. Sorry I'm so quiet. I'm taking care of a little bit of side business on Discord. But love the Lalos here. That was the only fun part I had about Tunnel 9 was do some Suicide Hero Lalo action. But that's all I got. Very excited that Fury got their first win finally. They've been getting the stars necessary, but it's just the base has been coughing up. So I chipped in. I had a nice amount of bases built, and I know the only 10v10 triple we gave up wasn't my base. So yay! Of course, all of them are burnt because you know, streamers. So 2 weeks to start building a whole bunch more. Hooray! You guys, thanks for watching.